There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Time again for the Underdog Show, starring that champion of champions, Underdog.
When criminals in this world appear and break the laws that they should fear and frighten all who see or hear, the cry goes up both far and near for Underdog. 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 Speed of lightning, power of thunder, fighting all who plunder. Underdog. Underdog. Underdog.
Descending to the bottom of the ocean, Sweet Polly and the professor were captured by the Bubbleheads, hauled into the mysterious underwater city of Mal de Mer, and taken before the Emperor and Empress.
Ha! Ha!
Yes.
Ha! Now we've got you. In a short time, our machine will create a tidal wave that will sweep all of your people away. And I will rule over the dry land. Guards, take them away and feed them to the clam.
Oh, Underdog, help!
He can't hear you down here. Take them away.
Sweet Polly and the professor were tied hand and foot and thrown into the giant clam, which slowly began to close. Meanwhile, back on the ship, the crew realized that something was wrong.
Professor? Professor, can you hear me?
Something's wrong. Call for Underdog. And soon, Underdog was on the scene.
When Polly's in trouble, I am not slow. It's take a deep breath and down I go.
And down into the depths swam our hero. But his descent was watched by enemy eyes.
My, it's that Underdog character again.
I'll stop him. Send out the man-eating sharks.
How many?
How many? How many? All of them. They'll tear him to bits.
Release the sharks from their cages.
Release the sharks!
Release the sharks? Aye, aye.
He's done it again. He's defeated our sharpest sharks.
Never mind. He won't get past the guard at the gate.
And as Underdog approached the gates of the city of Mal de Mer, a long tentacle slipped out of nowhere and grabbed a foot. Another came out and grabbed an arm. And before Underdog knew what was happening, he was in the clutches of the guard, a giant octopus with 40-foot arms. He struggled bravely as only a true hero can, but exhausted from his fight with the sharks and desperately in need of air, it was not long before he was conquered by the mighty beast and thrown senseless into the city.
Aha! We have them all now. Take him away and let him join his two friends in the giant clam.
Underdog, at last you come to rescue us.
Can't. No strength.
The clam is closing. We're lost. Lost. Lost.
It does look as though our friends are going to end up as clam chowder. Or can they escape? The answer lies ahead in our next exciting episode.
Okay, Stanley. You bet, Stanley. Sure thing, Stanley. Chumley, that was Stanley. He wants to see me right away. Probably got some sort of important job. Well, what is it, Stanley? Want me to fix the TV? Repair the clock?
No, nothing like that, thank goodness. I just want you to tell everybody in the zoo that they're invited to a concert tonight.
A concert?
Yes, a brand new piano's arriving today, and tonight we're going to have a concert.
Ah, and who's going to play the piano?
I am.
You are.
Don't laugh when I sit down to play Tennessee Tuxedo. I've just finished a mail-order concert piano course, so never mind the smart remarks. Just tell everybody, 8 o'clock sharp, tonight.
So Tennessee spent the whole morning running around the zoo. He told the elephants and egrets, the lions and the leopards. He talked to the bulls and the bears, the birds and the bees, until by noon he was exhausted.
This is ridiculous. All this running around. What we need are, extension phones. Hello, Stanley. I just had a great idea. Extension phones for everybody in the zoo. But, Stanley, I see. If we want phones, we'll have to build them ourselves. Thanks a lot. So that's how Stanley feels, Chumley. But we'll show him. We will build our own phones.
Gee, Tennessee, you're a regular Alexander Airtime Bell.
Well, thank you, Chumley. I suppose I do have a certain mechanical genius. Now, bring that phone over here, and let's see what makes it ring.
But several hundred small parts later.
This is obviously a defective telephone. I've got it. We don't need the phone after all. We can use the garden hose. Look, Chumley, you stay here, and I'll take the hose around the corner and talk to you.
Okay, Tennessee.
Are you ready, Chumley? Then here's the message. Tennessee Tuxedo will not... Chumley, when I get my hands on you, I'll tear you limb from limb. Maybe it's time we got a little assistance.
You may go to see the man with all the answers?
Yes, Chumley, Mr. Whoopi.
Soon afterward, our friends found themselves in the offices of Phineas J. Whoopi.
And you boys want to know how to build a telephone, eh? Well, I'll just connect you with information. A small witticism. Now, where did I put that three-dimensional blackboard? Oh, yes, it's in the closet. Ah, here it is. Now, let's see. Oh, yes, the telephone. Every phone has two parts, the speaking part called the transmitter and the listening part called the receiver. These are connected by wires to another phone, and an electrical current from a battery runs through them. Now let's take a closer look at the speaking part. Right here is a thin piece of metal called a diaphragm, and behind this diaphragm is a little box containing tiny grains of carbon. The electricity goes through the carbon. Now, when you speak, your voice makes the diaphragm vibrate. When that happens, it presses the carbon particles closer together and regulates the flow of electricity. You see? Oh, yes. Well, over at the receiver, there's a little magnet and another diaphragm. As the current goes through the magnet, it makes this diaphragm vibrate in the same way, so that the same sound comes out of the receiver as went into the transmitter. Try it, Chumley.
That's fine, Mr. Whoopi. But, Chumley and I could never build electromagnets and carbon particles. Isn't there a simple way?
Well, yes, my boy, there is. I can show you how to make a phone out of 2 tin cans and some wire. Stretch the wire between them tightly. Now, when you talk into one can, it makes it vibrate, which makes the wire vibrate, which makes the other can vibrate, just like the telephone.
Phineas J. Whoopi, you're the greatest. Now, here are the 2 tin cans. Scout around and see if you can find some wire.
Okay, Tennessee.
Okay, Joe, this is the place. Let's unload the piano.
Hey, wire. Gee, Tennessee, you'll think I'm a genius.
Chumley, you're a genius. Where'd you get all the wire? Let's hook it up and run a test. Okay, Chumley, take up the slack. Put it tighter. Tighter. Now. Can you hear me, Chumley?
Gee, Tennessee, I hear you fine.
Good.
Whoops.
I told you Tennessee Tuxedo does not fail. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a butter-fingered walrus.
Working very hard, Tennessee and Chumley soon had telephone connections to every animal in the zoo.
Hello, Monkey House. Don't forget the concert tonight. Hello, Yak. Don't forget tonight. Stanley's going to play the piano. Yes, it ought to be a riot.
That night, all the animals showed up for the concert. All were ready to enjoy themselves except for Chumley, who was beginning to get a little worried.
Hey, Tennessee, tell me, how does the piano work?
Not now, Chumley. Stanley's about to come out.
Do the wires have anything to do with it?
Of course. It's the wires that make the music.
Tennessee, there's something I gotta tell you.
Later, Chumley, later. Here comes Stanley. This is going to be good.
Yeah.
Thank you, my friends. I know we're all going to find this a most memorable evening. For my first selection, I'm going to play The Lost Chord.
Hey, Tennessee, those piano.
The piano wires? You took the piano wires for our telephone? Oops.
You ruined my concert.
Chumley, I think it's time to try long distance.
Tennessee Tuxedo, come back here.
Faster, Chumley. He's gaining on us. Look out, the wires.
Tennessee Tuxedo, this time you've gone too far. Tomorrow I'm going to make you official zoo messenger boy, and I'm going to run you ragged.
Well, Chumley, what have you got to say for yourself now? You know, Chumley, sometimes I think you're a wrong number.
It was March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, of course, and the mighty hunter with his good friend Officer Flim Flanagan was eagerly looking forward to the parade down New York's Fifth Avenue.
Son, let's get out early. Get ourselves the best cotton blooming spot to see the St. Patty's Day parade.
Hunter, it's a man after me own heart, you are. Nothing I love more than watching the Irish green.
And so it was that the hunter and Flim Flanagan were stationed on Fifth Avenue. But as crowds gathered, as green banners unfurled, there was no parade. No parade at all.
Incompetence! Surrounded by incompetence. I say, where are they? Where are the bands, the marching soldiers, the baton tossers?
Something must have gone wrong, Hunter. There's got to be a St. Patrick's Day parade.
But no, there was no parade. Why? The answer was diabolically simple. As the marching band leader lifted his baton, as he brought it down to start the marching music, every musical instrument was silent. Not one note came forth.
What in the cotton blowing world's going on here? You're holding up the parade, son.
But what can I do? None of the men have memorized the marching songs, and all the sheet music has been stolen. We can't play without music.
Stolen? Begorra, no, you don't say. Stolen? I say, son, that's impossible. Who would steal music?
The Fox.
Yes, it was true. The Fox had stolen all the sheet music across the country. What's more, as fast as new music was printed, it was whisked away to the Fox's hideout. The results, of course, were disastrous. In New York, St. Patrick's Day Parade was canceled. Silence reigned everywhere. Something had to be done.
Hunter, it's up to you. Only you can catch the Fox.
True, son, for I am the hunter. But first, got to have the facts. Now, son, can you describe this music? What does it look like?
Well, now, Hunter, it's a lot of peculiar-like marks put down on paper.
Peculiar-like marks on paper. Uh-huh.
Armed with this invaluable information, the intrepid hunter was off. Immediately, he took a subway to Carnegie Hall.
The best tunes of all go to Carnegie Hall. The music must be there.
But during the subway ride, the hunter's ever-watchful eyes were drawn to
peculiar-like marks on paper. Uh-huh. It must be the music. Now, you come with me, son. I'm arresting you for stealing music.
Priest to Riverone?
Come on, son. Don't make me get rough.
Asshole? Asshole?
Did anybody get the license number of the truck that hit me?
Undaunted by his experience with the Japanese newspaper, the hunter continued his search amid the silent, musicless city. Until suddenly...
I say, somebody's plastering my deer dums, mastering my near lums, they're fastening my hair. I say, what's going on?
Music, buddy. Everybody's got music again.
But where, son? Where did they get the music when it's been stolen?
There. Some guy's managed to get hold of some music, and he's selling it to everybody.
Well, now, that fellow's a hero. I must go in and congratulate him.
Come right in. Sing and save with Foxy K. Music only $5 a sheet. How many for you there, friend? Uh-oh.
Son, I just came in to offer you my congratulations. You and you alone.
Look out there, you clumsy oaf.
You have brought back joy to millions. I say so, and I am the hunter.
Hunter, so here you are. And glory be, it's the Fox and all the stolen music. How can we ever repay you, Hunter?
Well, now, a sheet of music would go fine, son. Way down upon the Swanee River.
Underdog, Sweet Polly, and the Professor had been thrown into the giant clam by the Bubbleheads, and Underdog, exhausted, was too weak to help.
Oh, Underdog! The clam is closing tighter. Do something, please.
My ring.
Your ring?
Yes, a secret place in my ring I fill with an Underdog energy vitamin pill.
Of course. I forgot. Here, let me give it to you.
Instead of making you into chowder, I think I'll turn you into powder.
Hurry, Underdog. You've got to stop the tidal wave machine.
What?
And quickly, Sweet Polly explained how the Bubbleheads had invented a machine that was creating a huge wave to destroy the Earth.
I am the hero who has to save the helpless world from the giant wave.
Little did they know that their every move had been watched by the Empress on her screen.
Stop them! Only a few more minutes and the machine will have made a tidal wave. Send out the troops with the bubble guns.
Halt or we shoot!
Sticks or stones can't break my bones, and bullets never hurt me.
Shoot!
It's only a bubble. Break out, Underdog.
Let him try.
he tries, the bubble just stretches. Try going straight up.
I'd make them laugh a different tune if I could escape this bubballoon.
The loon. That's it. Here, take this pin and jab the bubble.
Aha!
Shoot! Shoot! Shoot!
Scat!
Hurry, Underdog. We've got to stop the machine.
Yes, the machine had to be stopped immediately, for the waves were getting higher and higher, and in another minute, they would flood the land.
Set the monster guard the machine. He beat Underdog before.
And so, once again, Underdog faced his old enemy. But this time, he wasn't exhausted and charged right into the huge octopus. Moving with the speed of light, Underdog tied the octopus into knots, tucked in the loose ends, and hurled it straight into the wave machine.
Oh, you've done it, Underdog. You've stopped the machine. The world is safe.
But how are we going to get back?
There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
And quickly popping Polly and the professor into the bathysphere, Underdog shot up through the roof of the city of Maldemare, swam to the surface, and placed Polly and the professor safe and sound on deck.
My hero.
I am a hero the whole world knows, so it's hip, 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 and away I go.
Look, in the sky. It's a plane.
It's a bird.
It's a frog.
A frog?
Not plane nor bird, nor even frog. It's just little old me,
Underdog.
Underdog.